Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we'll be looking at a figure from the King of Artists line, and that is Trafalgar the Water Law. This is the normal version, okay, not the special jeans color version. Okay, so I don't have the box for this figure, it's just the toy itself, and I want to talk about first is how many parts this figure comes in. And you have the base, okay, just a support, and the whole figure splits up into two like that, and it's really simple to put it in. It's a bit loose actually, I'm not sure why, like you can see it's really loose, and when you put it on, you can see a bit of gap over here in the front. Right, so the thumb is supposed to tuck in into the jeans. Okay, and the biggest complaint I have about this figure, or my figure, is that it can't stand without the base. Like you can see, it's just falling backwards all the time. So I guess a lot to do with the footing of this figure. I'm not sure if this is just because I got a bad one, or is the same problem for everyone else who own this figure. Yeah, so if you happen to have this, just update me and let me know. Okay, and I want to do a quick 360 first because it's easier that way before I start going into the details. Yeah, so overall I do think that I was actually quite excited to get this figure at first, but upon seeing it, I was just a little bit disappointed with, of course, the footing, and you could tell as well from this angle how he's bent. His body is a bit contorted, a bit weird. Okay, but that is law for now. The 360 degrees turn. I'm gonna put it onto the base, and I'm gonna bring the camera close to talk about its features. Okay, I apologize, you have to pause or you have to wait for a while because sometimes the figure might just fall. Okay, so I'm bringing this forward now, and we'll talk about Law's head first. And you can see his face is quite well done. His eyes, his eyebrows, this really angry, stern and serious look. His goatee is nicely painted in black as well. His sideburns, his ears. You can see I'm not sure if he's wearing earrings. Yeah, I guess he's wearing earrings. It's in gold painted earrings. It's more obvious on this side. Very nicely done. I'm not sure if this little thing at the bottom is a smudge or the mispaint. His hair, nicely done as well. Great volume. I like how his hair is being designed. It's really spiky and really badass. Okay, and moving on to his chest. Obviously, it's half naked. You can see the heart pirate's tattoo. It's bigger on the POPs though. This one is a bit smaller. Now for POPs, it goes all the way down. There's a Dortmund, but you could tell like how they carved his muscles. Really nice, really good. Really nicely sculpted, pretty fit body. His tattoos on his arms, his fingers, the death. Very well done. And of course at his back we have the Jolly Roger of his pirate crew. Okay, and his jeans. This is trademark jeans. We have this a little bit of leopard prints going on. Very nice coloring and shading. Actually the jeans, I must say, it's really well done. Let me focus for you guys. Yeah, coloring, you might think that actually the coloring's a bit weird, but I think that it gives it a really nice color contrast going on. And just the creases, he's wearing a skinny jeans. And you can tell the creases is at the back of his knee and a little bit of a sheen, ankle areas. Really nicely done. One part I don't like is this. You can tell that at the point where the two parts of the figure connect, there's quite a bit of gap. And Now let's move on to his shoes. His shoes themselves, quite nicely done as well. Just the coloring gives it a bit of an old, used look. Shiny parts. You can even see the strings at. You can even see the strings at the edge of the sole. Right, this shows you how much details they put into this. Okay, and yeah. So this figure, it's really detailed, as most King of Artists figures. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna bring out my other figures for you to do a little bit of height comparison. Alright, so here I have 3 figures of Law, all decked out. They are each from different figure lines, so you can do a really good height comparison between all the 3 different figures. I actually think that people who do figure reviews don't do this often enough, but it's really important, especially if you're someone like me who cares about how you like to display your figures, whether or not they are nicely scaled as well. Okay, so first of all, we'll just talk about the King of Artists Law's heights first. It's really tall, about 10.25 inch, 26 cm. Okay, really quite tall. But as you can see, on the left we have the ceiling again, Trafalgar Law, and on the right we have the Master Stars piece, Trafalgar Law. They are each of different height, and probably, definitely these 2 figures are of more of a similar scale. Of course, the body proportions, the design, they are different, but I would say they are more of a sorry about that. They are more of a similar scale, and Law is of course a smaller one. This is a 1:8. This is probably 1:7 or 1:7.5, around there. Yeah, so I hope this information is, this visual right in front of you is important. I mean, it's helpful to you, and I guess that's all I have. And like I mentioned, the only complaint I have is just that it can't stand well, and that gap at his jeans, not a good thing too. Yeah, and of course, if you want to display this figure, you could display him with the your Trafalgar Law figures, or with your King of Artists figures. Alright, and that's all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do like it and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys again.